Hi, welcome back to my next update of my mixed Reef Seahorse tank. Today we're going to have a quick look at a few things that I've upgraded in the equipment side of things, in the sump. I'll just move over closer to the tank and we'll start that. Okay, so one of the things that I've now installed is the Tunzi osmolator top-up system. Although my Aquatronica is capable of running a top-up system, I've heard that these are particularly reliable, and I quite like the idea of the optic sensor rather than having a manual one. So the installation is very simple. You can see here the controller has a number of little lights on there, green one at the moment saying the water level is at its correct set position. It shows you when it falls and rises, and also has an alarm. So if we just come round to the business end of things, in the sump, you can see here the two magnetic fixing brackets. The lower one has the optical sensor, which controls the water level, switches the pump on and off as and when the level drops. The upper one has a manual override switch to stop flooding, or the potential flooding. If I just move around a little bit, you can see then I have currently a 10 litre top-up bucket containing just RODI water. It's probably not really big enough, but I'm running it at the moment. I'm probably putting about a litre or a litre and a quarter per day into the tank. So you can see in the top-up reservoir the Tunzi pump, and what I've also done is rigged up a float switch that I had with my Aquatronica. I've rigged that up to shut off the power to the Tunzi top-up system should the reservoir run low, and hence stop the pump from running dry. I just kind of cobbled up a bracket out of some bits of Eheim pump bracketry. Took a little bit of time to figure out how to get the Aquatronica to work kind of in reverse for the float switch, but it seems to be doing the job, so it makes me feel a bit happier that if I go away then it shouldn't all run dry and cause difficulty. So while we're in the sump area, in the cabinet, I also tucked over the back here, and if the light's going to be a bit too bright, you can see that I now have set up my Aquatronica 3 pump dosing system. This is connected up to a balling light system. I'm currently using the Reef Keeper. I'll just move my bucket out of the way. Reef Keeper kit, which is kind of okay. It gives you all the bits and pieces that you need, although I found the instructions to be a little bit confusing. But I've mixed up my 3 2.5 litre containers, calcium, magnesium and sodium. I've also used the added trace elements to them. At the moment I'm dosing at 10 millilitres of each per day. I'm just watching what's going on, and I'll report later once I know how things have settled down. Obviously I don't have much drain on my calcium at the moment, so I'm just watching what's going on with them. One thing that I did find was that mixing the magnesium, that I ended up with a kind of white milky substance in the mix. It's gradually settling out now, I don't know if that was supposed to happen. It happened when I mixed the two separate chemicals together. Yeah, so if anyone knows if that's what's supposed to happen and whether or not I should try and drain off the thicker milky substance or not, I'd appreciate some comment. But anyway, as I say, we'll see how that goes. The process seems to be very simple. I liked it because I understood what I was doing rather than going to the complication of a calcium reactor and so on. So I think that's just about it for updates on the sump. A couple of insignificant items. Just reach over here. I just bought myself this kind of giant pipette. I'm finding it, it's a 25 milliliter one. Finding it absolutely excellent for target feeding the seahorses. Superb buy. Thoroughly recommend getting hold of one of those. That's available on eBay and alike. The other thing that I found in my refugium, I don't know whether I'll be able to get a picture of it, just hopefully not drop the camera in the water, is what I think to be a peanut worm. Seems quite sizable. I'm not sure if you can pick that up at the moment. There's part of it in the centre of the screen there, and it runs over there. I believe it's a peanut worm. Perhaps if anyone can confirm that, let me know whether it's good or bad. That would be useful. There we go, that's a better angle on it. It's just in this plastic tray at the moment because I've put the fragments from my live rock just in there so I can take them out at some point. It was obviously contained amongst those bits and pieces. So I don't really know what to do with it. Keep it, not keep it in the refugium. So anyone that knows more about these things, leave me a message, that would be great. Okay. So that's about it for this update. Thanks very much for watching. As always, please rate my videos, leave your comments and suggestions, that would be good. And I'll see you next time. So just a little add-on. Tank's currently in its sunrise mode, but I just thought I'd show you my Australian spider sponge. It's out this morning. I think looking quite spectacular, although I'm not sure this camera will quite pick it up very well. You probably see my two seahorses nestling in the bottom of it. I'll just move around a bit. Yeah, you may be able to just see them there. There's one on the move. I just thought I'd share that with you this morning.